to California, seen the sights and people there.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Grace.
And together we are California Travel Videos and Beyond.
And today we are at Cal Poly here in beautiful San Luis Obispo. We have gone up into the Graveyard Canyon. Tell them what it is a graveyard of.
Well, it is each class year at San Luis Obispo, I guess their architectural school, has a class and opportunity to go ahead and make a contribution for showing their workmanship, their creativity, their design and architecture, and then they share it with other class, I guess, to motivate them. Yes. And us, too.
And we are going to share them with you, and we are going to give you our top 3 favorite at the end of this video. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring the bell, and come with us.
But don't hit us, please. Okay, here we go.
We have a little map, and it tells us the names of the projects that were worked on. And
there's going to be a lot of good things. I feel like these are Disneyland rides, honey.
They are kind of futuristic, aren't they?
Yeah, they are certainly architecturally creative. That's what it's all about.
Very cool fire pit.
I think this is like the TV show Lost. It goes into other dimensions.
Yeah.
Been 6 days. We're all still waiting for someone to come. But what if they don't?
Oh, these look like torture chambers.
Oh, come on now.
Torture chambers.
Torture chambers. Now, come on, let's do a little better than that. Let's not have them thinking. I know it's around Halloween.
You lay across here. Get an axe.
Oh, Aztec.
Aztec.
Yeah, the Aztecs.
One particularly gruesome ritual would see prisoners of war dressed up to look like various gods, who would then be sacrificed.
Not quite sure what these are.
Not sure they're finished. They're like work in progress.
Fresno City College.
Oh, okay, so they came up here and maybe an homage to the San Luis Obispo architecture. Can't begin to figure out what it is, but I think you're right, Grace. It looks sort of like there's some, what do you call those? Stock, where you put someone's head in there and when they've been naughty. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, she does.
She was just sitting there.
Repugnant!
I told you, I was just having a wee sit.
Silence, you hysterical beast!
Copy that.
Almost relaxed. One can't even knit in these things.
No, you just get to sit and have a bit of a think and a stare.
You can't do anything. You're like, you know what? I'm envious. I'll go in the stock.
No, I as well.
So, for just $1.6 million, this too can be your property in California.
Oh, there's somebody did a little nicer job there with that. Don't know who did this one, but I've got to say, that is sweet graffiti, if you need to do it. First one a lot, but this one, I've got to say, this so far is the best. The Geodesic Dome.
You think this one's the best?
I do. I know, architecturally, honey, it's got good vibes, and you think about the workmanship, and look, you even had to leave little openings so people could come in without banging their heads. It was very well thought out. And what do we have in here? An amphitheater and a stage. I mean, this is like functionally and aesthetically, so far, if I don't trip, is the best. What do you guys think? I know some of you say, oh, it feels like a spider web.
It feels like a kid's jungle gym, like at a park. Big toys I used to have when I was a kid. They had like little round things and you'd stick sticks in them.
I know what you're talking about. We called those Tinker Toys.
Tinker Toys.
Tinker Toy wasn't a hit when it was first introduced. It was only when he had a bunch of elves building in the window of a Chicago department store.
Male on the left side, and women are always right, so they get on the right side. Gender anarchy. Cool. Oh, I love some of the art they did back in those days. And a restroom in there. And pretty cool when you think about it. The architecture to have that hold on its own. It's got to have a lot of rebar in it. And let's see what we think about the men's. Pretty cool art, isn't it? Sustainability is always a challenge. So it looks like that is a ship. This could be Noah's Ark right here. You just don't know. Okay, let's go run down there. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. All aboard!
All aboard!
Do you think it's safe somehow to go here? The master builders, in the tradition of learning by doing, let's hope that they did well. They learned their lessons. It looks like it's got some pretty good cabling. I'm gonna hang on to the rail just in case one of these aren't fully there, but pray for me.
I wish I could come up there with you. We could do the Titanic.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to do the here by myself.
Open your eyes.
This one, I will say, in terms of the architecture, is another one. Definitely gets bonus points, wouldn't you say? Okay, let's go up the hill.
Jack, I'm Jill.
I'm Jack.
And the reason we're going up the hill is so that we can see one that looks like the Flintstone house.
Oh, I see.
And I'll show you the Flintstone house right here in the insert.
Okay. Well, I'd say Grace called this one right when she said the Flintstone house. Well, it looks almost like a couple of antennae up on the top of it. Well, it's got some rude words on the other part, so I think I'll come around this way. Keep this family friendly.
Yeah. Water down in the barn. Got a little flooded.
Ooh.
Wow. I like this. And I will always love you. We need some perfect lighting and everything.
What is it with women and all these selfies? Have they no end to their vanity?
No, thumbnail.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's different.
The same. Just saying.
Grace, I hate to admit it, but I messed up.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the
Look
map.
around. What's missing? This is a 2D perspective from the ground. Why didn't we bring the drone?
You messed up, not me.
Well, maybe it was in 5 miles of the
You
airport.
messed up.
It must have been that I thought it was in 5 miles of the airport. Although in a canyon, unless there was a helicopter, no one's going to get in here with a plane.
Yeah, that was
Son of a gun.
bozo move.
Thank you for your support. I remembered that. It's nice when she agrees with me. One is what I would call a whip.
It's
WIP. You know what WIP stands for? Work in progress. I don't think they finished this year. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But,
Did it fall down?
oh!
A skateboard ramp.
Yeah, right. No, look at this. It used to be an arch that went all the way around, and then there was an arch that went around this way. It was a double helix. It was like a DNA strand that it broke. Yeah.
Oh, look, it says something about 1970.
Why would of all the ones that did it, why would you want to have your name if it broke? I would come and take my name. I get class of some the other year.
Right?
Well, they did have a sundial here, apparently, at one point in time.
So if you went to school at Cal Poly in 70 and 71, and you're part of this, don't put it on your
No, wait.
resume.
Maybe it was meant to be depreciated. Maybe it was only supposed to have a certain lifespan up to the millennium. Maybe at January 1st, it all just kind of It didn't disintegrate, but now it's an architectural ruin.
A general state of either denial, complacency, or even apathy about both the reality and the potential effects of Y2K.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I like to say these are microwave reflector panels. Up at the top, it's got a big arrow to the right, profit. Okay. What are we learning here? The Poly Pavilion stick structure. Well, I like the quality of the signage. A resurrection of a life-size structural stability model for use by future generations of the CAED students. It's nice the way that they've got stacked concrete with rebar in them, I'm sure.
What's cool is they have these on each one of them say something different.
That is really nice.
Like a message
yes.
there. Oh, Hayward over there. I guess somebody came from Hayward.
Yeah, I guess each student probably have to have, what would you like on your concrete pier? Which, having personalization is very cool. I love that. This one here, some of the students, they didn't complete their parts of the project, but...
Hey, I was absent that day.
You were absent the whole class there. Well, there is a way to get up there, I'm sure. If you've got a rope, you can go up there, but otherwise, for us mortals, that finishes this one. Are we going up some more, I guess? Up, and away. Nearing the peak, is this... Oh, metal. Yeah, this will work. Famous last words. Hey, we got a dance floor up here. Looks like they had it wired for electricity at one point in time. It's a sobriety test. More equations here. Cosine, tangent, blah, blah, blah.
That's cool up here.
Yeah, this is nice.
Woo!
I mean, you'll have to say that in terms of investment, this one would probably be among the top when you take a look at... Oh, that's nice. And look at all the structural steel I-beams that they have in this baby.
Can you imagine carrying all this stuff up these hills?
I don't even want to go there. Yeah, no, I have no idea. But I don't know how thick this concrete is, but it's solid. Yeah, and it does not go to the ground, so you can see that when they did the engineering design on this, they had some great benefactors. What do you suppose this structure cost?
Oh my goodness.
50,000? 100,000? Man, it's solid.
Kurt Holder.
I feel like it needs something to go with it. I don't know if there's anything down here. Oh, here's the creek. I love that they got a bench here. I think... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Grace says, since we live on a slope on the hill, she's saying this is what we need.
Yeah, let's do this for it. Yeah.
This would do it. We'll have to find out which class it is and call them up. It's interesting. So they've got not one slab, but they got a series of slabs that are interconnected, and then they've got a solid slab of concrete they poured on top of it. This is... I would like to say that the alumnus did this, or maybe the teachers.
I like it.
Well, when they put it up at the top of the hill, they deserve it. I thought that other one got the best. I love the Geodesic Dome, and it was wonderful architecture, but in terms of capital investment and structural engineering, this one is hard to beat. Wouldn't you say?
I want to take this one home.
Yeah, I know you do. It's architectural. They've got load-bearing points. They've got their buttresses down here. Look at the way that they've got the angles there, all reinforcing one another. It's a great design, and it didn't fall down like some of the other ones that we've seen with that Sundial. What do you think?
I think that when we build our house, that this will be incorporated.
Oh, no.
And then we'll put some see-through glass up here so we can see the sky.
It's like if you have a wife that has creativity, design, aspirations, do not bring her up here. I'm hearing again and again, she's saying, oh, Michael, at our house we need to do this, we need to do that. I mean, yeah, it's going to be great for motivational value. So if you want to motivate your wife and get her simulated, or maybe you, the husband, I'm not sure which, but...
Oh, it says where the project is.
Okay.
This one is Poly Pavilion.
Okay, Cal Poly Canyon Observation Deck. And look at the sponsors: builders, design, volunteers, this story, sponsors, donors. This project boasts deep interdisciplinary roots. Oh, already they're good marketeers, as consistent coordination between design and builders was necessary in order to complete this structure. Over a year, designing, planning, and fundraising culminated, ooh, nice words, with an accelerated construction schedule, nice adjectives, starting and ending during spring quarter of 2019. The
team members have hopes that this project will encourage a revitalization of Holly Canyon and large-scale senior projects in China.
Was that a heck of a mission statement? Look at these dudes. Man, if nothing else, they're going to get good jobs in marketing and sales. I love this one where they did great documentation, good verbiage, and, well, their structure itself is functional. What can I say? They didn't have to put a lot of money in it. It's got 3 sides, so it's got a good sense of community. You can be sitting over here, talking to people there. You can be over on the other side. And so I love the harmony from a standpoint of communities. So I don't know. I'm not going to give it the top 3, but in terms of the documentation and the marketing, they definitely get number uno. Okay, I can see this one's going to be in the top 5 anyway. Once again, we have use of concrete to make a structure, but there is an elevated platform that looks to be functional. It looks like it's well designed. I don't know what year hanging there, but look at this. They used corrugated steel up here and an 8-ball, whatever. Okay, but look at this. We have a winding stairway. And man, I mean, it is tight. Feels very solid. But it's definitely solid steel. Concrete up at the top. Wonderful support. Wow, it looks like it's been redone. I don't know, but it looks just like the day it was brand new. Man, this baby is solid. And yeah, nice elevated view. This is gorgeous here, isn't it? Next up, what are you gonna call this one, Grace? The chateau?
This is going to be the hot tub room.
Yeah, I guess you need, maybe they had some panels, but yeah, this would be great if you, for the winter time, where you get the sun, afternoon sun, or greenhouse, yes. Well, it looks like it's got the elements. I see where it's got some electrical hookups there that were put in. At one time was functional. I'll give it better than a C, a B, I think. It's got some great things that they've done with it. Sign, everywhere sign.
The Modular House.
And they did a good job on the walkway here. As long as you pass the sobriety test, you won't fall. Didn't have no rails on it, but good job there. And, yeah, it's interesting. What's the pipe doing there? I won't want to go there, what kind of a pipe that is, but yeah. The basic structure itself with the cement and the ironwork, all very real. Yeah, it's got a good start to it. And putting the signs everywhere, that, I gotta say, that is interesting. So I think I'm also going to give this one a B. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too picky after I've seen some of the real heavy hitters, but it's good. Oh, and look at this. They did a good job on the steel I-beams going across the bridge. This will, yeah, you could put a couple tons of material to bring it across to the side. So Nice forethought on that. Apparently, you must have a lot of rebar in the concrete here. You notice the way it's got a, up at the top, a stovepipe. I could walk down here if I do everything just right. It might be a little crumbly, so discretion is the better part of valor, so I think I'll go around. Lovely palm here. I don't know if they planted that. Very cool. And what is this? Rosemary everywhere. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. More things for our house. Oh, goodness. What is she getting me into?
This is where we're going to build the bar.
I see. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. The stained glass up at the top. Man. No, don't tell me they built a hot tub area or something. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but whoa. This is amazing. It could be many things. You hear my bride, she's on the dance floor clubbing. I guess this was to be a restroom, I'm assuming, or something back here. And apparently at one point in time, they had, I think it's for refrigeration. You can see where water goes to anyway, maybe the filtration system. Look at all the power switches they used to have here. Oh my goodness. Nice brick work down here. Cool lighting. Pass-throughs. Oh wow. Okay. I'll give this one of the top threes. In terms if you needed a place to live or get out of shelter, this would be actually number one in terms of functionality.
I mean, look at the shelving in here that you can put these nice bottles.
Hell yes.
And the stove that goes all the way.
I don't know how they could build it in one school year. Anyway, it's going to have to be in one of the top two, I think. Some of these are really fantastic. The amount of work, energy, labor, time, talents, and treasure, right? Very, very cool. And Grace wants me to mention that be sure that we see the dance floor in the back. Free, no problem. This one is hard to beat, wouldn't you say?
I want to take this one.
And you think about the workmanship, and look, you even had to leave little openings so people could come in without banging their heads. It was very well thought out. And what do we have in here? An amphitheater.
Have you been to California, seen the sights and people there?